NVIDIA reported earnings on Wednesday and sent shockwaves through the entire stock market. Whether you own NVIDIA or not, you should know that it's going to affect your portfolio. In this video, I'm going to show you the exact levels to watch and why it matters for you. Are you ready? Let's go. Hey, I'm Scott, and I've been a pro trader for 10 years. In these videos, I'm going to teach you everything I've learned so you don't have to learn the hard way. Remember to follow and share the channel, and also have your alerts on because I'm going to give you a lot of updates and you want to be the first to know. Taking a look at Earnings Hub, we can see that a lot of major players have already reported earnings in the stock market. But it would be hard to say that NVIDIA isn't probably the most important as far as their earnings and their outlook. Why? Well, as you can see here, NVIDIA, after the close on Wednesday, reports their earnings and revenue has been going up. You can see here the history, quarter over quarter, it's actually increasing and rising. Now that is great, all right? NVIDIA is probably at a major point in the market where you might want to consider selling. Stick with me, I'm going to show you why. Now, a couple of things I wanted to mention. The reason why NVIDIA is so important is it basically is its own index now. It's so huge that it makes up over 8% of the entire S&P 500. So literally one company can move the market. It's basically carried most of the stock market through 2025 by itself, outperforming the gains of over 490 other companies combined. Basically, right now we have Elon Musk of Tesla and Jensen of NVIDIA teaming up, and they're going to go together. They actually spoke Wednesday at a US-Saudi AI forum because Tesla's robotics, self-driving, and AI training are all going to rely on NVIDIA's hardware ecosystem. NVIDIA is also basically the arms dealer of the AI revolution, which we're in right now. So NVIDIA earnings, it's not just a stock market event. Basically, it's a macroeconomic event. So without further ado, let's jump into the charts here and take a look at NVIDIA, all right? Now, this is the weekly chart for NVIDIA. NVIDIA is way up, all right? It's way up. And this chart shows you on the weekly basically the sell zone here. Now, believe it or not, the only way to make money is technically to take profits. Now, some of you might have NVIDIA that you've owned for years and years and years and years. In that case, it's best probably just to hang on, all right? Now, there's a lot of people that just got in NVIDIA or you're not in from very far back, okay, on this chart. Stay ahead of the game with real-time trade alerts. Hit subscribe and turn the notifications on so you're always the first to know about the latest stock and crypto moves. Your financial freedom is just one click away. Let's crush those gains together. In that sense, you might want to start considering selling in these sell zones. These are high time frame Fibonacci extension levels that will likely mark the top for NVIDIA in this bull run, all right? If you take a look here, the critical level to hold for NVIDIA is about 180. This yellow line is the 21 moving average yellow, all right? It's critical that NVIDIA holds this line. If it doesn't, NVIDIA is going to break down here to the green line, which is the 50 moving average, and the VAH, which is the value area high, right around 154. In the short term, that's going to be a very good buying zone, all right? And in fact, I've marked out a green buy zone here, anywhere between about 156 down to about 122. This is a buying zone, okay? When I look at this chart before the earnings, what I can tell you is SRSI, which is momentum on the weekly, is pointed down, all right? Also, when you look at RSI, which is your overbought, oversold, we have divergence and it's bearish, which means it's yet to make a higher high as price is making higher highs, which means a trend change is likely. Essentially, you might get a little pop on earnings up into the sell zone again around 193. The highest level here would be 216, and then there's an even higher time frame into 270. I don't really anticipate a move into 270, but it is on the chart for a reason. That would be a big sell zone if we get there, all right? So watch these levels. Again, 178 has to hold. The first level, our target one, is 193 to sell. The second one is about 215. Now I had this on the chart already, and as you can see, the sell zone has paid off so far for those of you that took profits. But watch for a little pop up into earnings and then a sell-off lower that would likely catch most people off guard, but not you. You're going to look into this buy zone between about 155 down to about 121. All right, now that's kind of a medium time frame outlook. On a very long term time frame, what you're looking at is distribution, where NVIDIA is going to sell off into this zone up here, and it's going to basically fall all the way back down and likely touch $75 sometime in 2026 or 2027. All right, I'll be here to tell you to buy NVIDIA when that happens, so make sure you're subscribed, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Are you still late to every pump? Make sure you follow Crypto Bro Alerts on X and check out the free email list inside the FFA. Link in the description.